Alright, I'd like to welcome everybody back and just go over a few quick things that I actually run in my classes, to help anybody that might be struggling or is just new to the game. And we'll start with score streaks here first. I really like to run UAVs because, it's low, it's easy to get, and it helps you plus your team, and you get the assist points. The Hunter Killer also, pretty easy to get, and it can take out, one other bad guy that, just one less person to deal with. And then you have the Guardian, which is really helpful in both Hardpoint, Capture the Flag, and even Team Death. Hardpoint, it'll watch like a doorway for you. Capture the flag, you can leave it in a pathway that you're going to run, or you can use it to help guard your flag. And TDM, it can just let you know where a guy is if you remember where you left your Guardian at, so that's pretty helpful as well. We'll get on to create a class here. Just start with Hardpoint. Like I said, I really enjoy to run my MP7, and I like to hip fire it, so I do have the laser sight on it. And then I also have fast mags, because personally I think you can never ever reload too quickly. And then I have perk 1 greed because, like I said in my previous video, I do like to run flak jacket just to deal with all the explosions, Betties, grenades, rockets, anything like that. And I also run hardline to make those easier score streaks that much easier to get, so that's, helpful. And then in my second perk here, I run scavenger. I basically run that in almost every class. Not only does it replenish ammo, but it also replenishes Betties and black hats. And then black hats is why I run engineer, so I can see their Betties, claymores, anything like that, shock charges, and I can hack them, make them mine. And then you can replenish them with scavenger, so, I mean, that's nothing but helpful in a combination like that. Should be moving on to the next class here, and we're going to go with capture the flag. The SMG that you use, I recommend an SMG, but which one is just personal preference. I mean, I have the Vector on there right now just because it's a fun gun to play with, change it up, keep it fresh. And I have primary gunfighter on this. That way I can have 3 attachments on my primary weapon. And laser sight, because I love to hip fire, fast mags, never reload too quickly. And then long barrel for those longer shots, and it does do a little bit more damage, it seems like. I don't know if the stats are actually realistic, but and when I use it, I feel like it's functioning. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. And then we'll get over to perk 1 here. And I like to run lightweight, because obviously, no fall damage, you move a little faster. That's going to be helpful when you're running the flag. Or even trying to chase down the guy that took your flag. Once again, scavenger, I'm almost always running scavenger, like I said, in every class. It replenishes, Betties, concussions, just anything that you're running, it'll give you new once you use them. And then extreme conditioning, because you run further distances, and that way you can get that flag back sooner and just avoid any issues. And I like to leave my Betties behind me when I'm running the flag and capture the flag, just as a deterrent for anybody that's chasing me, at least slow them down, maybe even get a kill on the way back for the cap. And concussions, I usually throw those kind of around the corner when I'm about to get to the flag if I'm going to pick it up, just to see if anybody's there or any equipment's there, because I'm not running my engineer like I usually like to run. And then hardpoint ghost, just in case anybody's spamming really bad with UAVs, I will have ghost on there instead of hardline. And those lower score streaks are still pretty easy to use, and then it's basically the same setup through there. And then I have hardcore. I like to run the PDW because it has, more bullets in a mag. I mean, you can't go wrong there. You can definitely take out probably about 8 guys with that gun in hardcore without reloading. Laser sight, I like to hip fire. Never hip fire enough with those SMGs. The suppressor, that's just personal preference for me. I feel like it draws less attention to you in hardcore because any advantage you can gain because you die faster is going to be pretty helpful. And then fast mags, you can never ever reload too fast. I don't think I can say that enough. You're in a huge gunfight, you need to reload quickly. You've emptied the clip on 4 other guys and you got a 5th. I mean. And then my first perk is going to be Ghost here. And then Scavenger as always. Engineer. And then Betties, TDM, Hardcore, anything like that, those get left laying around and you can see them with Engineer. And then my Black Hat again. And I hope this, helped out everybody, and, if anybody has any more questions, I can always make another video, so let me know, and we'll get going with some more. I hope you guys enjoyed.